It seems that my presence may be needed again. Someone put up the bat signal, so I flew. And I got here. Angel Reese. Quick triple double on him. You know what I mean? A lot of haters. People talking about me bound. She got a triple double on him.
Period.
Got him. Ooh, the haters are mad, boy. They were pissed. So I decided it wouldn't be me if I didn't piss them off more. I love getting under your skin because I don't care. So I can leave and be totally unbothered. And I leave y'all so angry that you feel like you have to comment a paragraph. That's a win in my book. If I can agitate you, that's a win for me. That's it. Wow. And nothing makes a certain sector of the WNBA fans, well, we can't call them WNBA fans if you catch my drift. Nothing makes them madder than facts. Watch how mad they get. This is a case study of their brains. We need to donate their brains to science and see if we can get down to the bottom of this. Maybe there was a hating syndrome, a hate chip that was implanted in your brains by Elon back in the day or something. We're going to get to the bottom of it and maybe I can save you. It's a pandemic. It's an epidemic. And I think you need me. I might be your guys' savior. Let's get started here because one of the main things that people love to say, and they get mad at Angel Reese. They get so pissed off when she says that she's one of the main reasons that people are watching as well. This viewership boost was not just one person. The right-wing dingers, they go and rally and march and stuff. So I was wondering why that is. Is there any credence to what she's saying? Let's go ahead and take a look at the facts. Caitlin Clark was scoring 26 points, 27 points, 27 points, and 31 points over her tenure in Iowa. Very impressive numbers. And she had a strong fan base of people. Can I get a raise of hands? How many of you guys are watching her in 2020? How many of you guys were watching her in 2021? Anybody? Raise your hand. Raise of hands. Can you name me anybody from that roster? One person? I'll wait. Nobody? All right. Angel Reese did a celebration gesture at Caitlin Clark that ignited really a race war that permeated the airwaves all the way up into possibly space. Wow. I say that because I think some of you are Martians. I don't think you guys are human. Some of you are alienish. But my question to you is, if this is just one person, if Angel Reese wasn't the reason for a lot of this viewership boost, why weren't you guys watching her? She has been performing at a high level since she started. Who you know comes into a university scoring 26.6 points? That deserves some airtime, some celebration. Why did nobody care? Why didn't you care more specifically? Because you are under every Angel Reese post, hating. You love Caitlin Clark. Why weren't you there? You weren't in the trenches with the real Hawkeyes. You weren't in the cornfields with the real Hawkeyes. The real Hawkeyes, they were in the cornfields raising their phones to get service. Where were you? On COD, still at that same war zone map, picking cheese balls and easy cheese out of your belly button. Meanwhile, you had no clue who Caitlin Clark was. You only knew after that game with the gesture, meaning Angel Reese had a significant impact on the viewership boost of the WNBA because it started with this whole Caitlin Clark incident. I lost them. I forget. They have like one brain cell that churns. It's like churning butter, but it's slow. So we're gonna slow it down. Let's look at the attendance numbers at the University of Iowa games. Attendance nearly doubled from 7,000 to 14,000. From 2021 to 2024. What changed? I mean, that's double. On April 2nd, 2023, Angel Reese did one movement and doubled attendance. If that's not mega viral, I don't know what is. How did you guys let this lady slip through your fingers? This is Caitlin Clark we're talking about. She came into the league scoring 6 points, averaging 26 points. You didn't even give a rat about her. You didn't. You didn't even know who she was. So anyway, I bet you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with anything? Not much. I just went out of my way to just troll because I could. And I know they're pissed off. They're going to be running to the comments to leave paragraphs. I control them. I own that whole segment of people. I'm like Thanos. I can literally summon them with a snap and they will comment. Watch, comment down below, paragraphs hating. They'll do it because I said so. They're a hive mind. I know exactly what trigger words to say and they're like this and they just like float to the keyboards. and they start typing. They use the crumbs from like yesterday's snacks to fuel them for this new comment. They don't even think for themselves. How can we prove that they don't think for themselves? They literally hated Angel Reese into a McDonald's deal. She had her own triple burger. And then they were too dull to realize that going out and buying the burger and making hate videos only shows McDonald's that it gets more money and it gets more engagement. So she's going to get more and more and more endorsements, as she has. I've never seen a more idiotic group of people, sheeple, in my life. And this is what the other little people are scared to say. I can go head to head with you guys. I could care less. You're not smart. You're like a moth. I just held up a light and you guys came like this. When I turn off the light, when this video, you'll disperse and try to go find another light. That's how you guys treat Angel Reese. Angel Reese is your light. You flock to any post she's mentioned positively in and try to tear down, tear down, tear down. You guys make edits. In your basement, you make edits of her. That is parasocial. That is weird. That's scary. Some of you guys are 30 plus. 20s and 30s, you're in college, you're graduating. God forbid some of you guys are in the medical field. Taking care of people. God forbid you're a public servant in any sort of public sector. You're scaring me. This is how you use your time. Angel Reese is your light. How tragic. Now, with that being said, people like to make the argument that people aren't exciting to watch and Caitlin Clark is. I think she's super riveting to watch. It's not their fault that they drive viewership, but the media narrative has drastically changed and altered the landscape of what you can even find online. So that one gesture catapulted Caitlin Clark specifically into mass mainstream media. Now even the most casual of fan knows the narratives that surrounding that. Caitlin Clark is this, Angel Reese is this, the rest of the league is trash. That is being corroborated by many of these news outlets, many of these sports outlets. They post a lot about Caitlin Clark, a lot. You can see the difference in the framing of her articles, difference in the framing of the titles surrounding her videos, and the amount and the frequency with which they post about her versus all other WNBA stars. This contributes to the perception of the WNBA as a whole by the casual fan who doesn't watch. I know I said a lot of words that may have more than 2 syllables, so I lost half of the trolls already. That's the goal. Here we go. For example, right? Caitlin Clark returning to the court from injury. So we have a whole video about that. Paige Bueckers returned from an injury. I don't see any videos about that, but neither here nor there. Then we see Caitlin Clark catches fire with 3 straight threes. Reaction to that, we see her reacting to a foul. Wow, we're posting a lot about her. Let's look through and see if there's any more posts about any other. See, she returned. We get like a 3-minute highlight reel, but we don't have a breakdown of her returns. That's weird. They did it for her. That's weird. Clark's, oh my gosh, another one. That's weird. Anyway, that's just a coincidence, right? First game back, she scored 35 points, Paige Bueckers. I only see one 3-minute highlight. We have in a 32 point, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 versus 7, 35 points versus 32 points. Then we had Nafisa, the best player in the league by far right now, #1 in the MVP race on all leaderboards. She scored 32 points as well. I don't even see a single highlight of her in here. Can I find one? Can I find one? Can I find one? Can you say help me? Ayúdame? This is Dora. We can do Dora the Explorer. Boots. Swiper, no swiping. Can you find Nafisa Collier in here? I don't see her. And then when we get Angel Reese's first triple-double, it's a 1-minute, 2-minute clip, right? Oh, mind you. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Oh, here goes Nafisa right here. We have to put highlights of Caitlin Clark's return in with her. She couldn't even get, oh my gosh, she couldn't even get a thumbnail. You already had 7 videos. And people will sit there and type to their heart's content. No, it's just because people want to see it. Why is that? Again, she has been pushed to the mainstream. There's people like Nafisa doing this night in and night out. You don't even know because you don't watch. You're saying, well, they're not as interesting to watch. You've never watched her play. You've never watched a Minnesota Lynx game to even know that. And it's a disservice. It's sad. Now, the real Indiana Fever fans, they've watched. The real Caitlin Clark fans, actually, they watch because they like basketball. When you have media outlets pushing like this. There's a reason why public perception is the way it is. There's a reason why people have the perception of all the other WNBA players like they do. There's a reason for this. It compounds, it compounds, it compounds until we get here. If more people said something, maybe it would have been different. But people are scared of her fan base, so they don't want to say anything. Well, thank God I'm here. I could care less because I know the real fans won't take offense because they know they're right. They're annoyed at you guys too. The real fans are annoyed at you guys too. I would pray to God Caitlin Clark's annoyed. I don't know if she is, but I know this much. If I had a fan base who was doing that, I would be mortified. This is embarrassing. This is not a good look. This is not the legacy you want to leave. It's always controversy. It's always something. With Paige, she used her platform to shed light on everybody. We love to see that. And she recognized certain things within reporting and she called it out in college. This is, oh my gosh, way back when. I'm just saying. She just made sure her legacy wasn't tainted. You know what I mean? So regardless of how you want to treat things and how you want to go about your careers and whatnot, that has nothing to do with me. I just want to address the fans and I just wanted to piss them off. Because really it has nothing to do with this triple double. No, it has nothing to do, bruh. I just went on a mad tangent and I'm just gonna react to the highlights and leave. It doesn't even, I just love pissing y'all off. Let's watch these real quick. If you're wondering why I have my hair twisted and 2 seconds ago it wasn't twisted, it's because long story short, I got a new style. I liked it, but it was just like a little extra and then I couldn't sleep on it. I couldn't sleep. That blew me. I said, girl, gotta get back in that chair. She said, can you come at 5 o'clock today? I was filming a video. I said, I got to do it. Period. Gots to do it. So I literally got my hair retwisted yesterday, took it out yesterday night / this morning because I couldn't sleep. Back to her, I said, just give me them 2 strands. And that's why these stylists, y'all keep trying to push stuff on us. Hey, try this, try this. No, bruh. We want the 2 strands. We don't want all that. Stop trying to peer pressure me. Let's get into it. Sorry, Angel Reese. I didn't mean to take away from your day. I didn't mean to take away from your day. Talk to me. Talk to me. What's she about to do? What's she about to do with it? Set a little screeny screen. Okay, that's the assist. That's one of the assists. That's one of the assists.
Denied.
Ooh, block. Is that? Wait, who did she just block there? Another assist. Wait, who did she just block there? She blocked Tina Charles. I know the Caitlin Clark fans don't know who that is, but that's, oh my gosh, that's a legend. Man, you wouldn't hear the end of that from me. Yeah. Oh, she's willing and girl.
Oh my gosh.
Angel. Nah, wait a minute. You willing and dealing like this, I'm inclined to think it's those 2 pigtails you got. I think one of them, I'm telling you, they be doing that nowadays. These new players, you uploading and downloading, downloading. One pigtail is uploading, one is downloading. You got some new tech from somewhere. Was it Tony Stark technology? Somebody tell me what's going on. You're willing and dealing. You know what I mean? You're passing to the pockets, to corners, and having all this vision. I'm telling you, Elon Musk, he has a hand in his game now. This new AI stuff, it's those pigtails though. And that's why that girl felt the need to wrap her hand. She was trying to get the power. She was trying to download. You notice when she did that? She like wrapped her hand around Angel's hair. She like kind of like went like this a little bit. Did you see that? Because I had seen that I watched it and my cousin tapped me when we were watching. She was like, girl, do you see that? I'm like, what? She was like this when she grabbed. So I think it was a little bit of like an electronic short, like a fuse or something. I think we just caught Angel cheating. So if the Caitlin Clark fans want anything to latch onto, we need to look into Angel Reese braids. I think those 2 right there, there's some sort of technology, some hot spot or something. She got a hot spot in there or something. She got like optic fiber internet interweaved into that braid. Is it the left or right? I think we do a scan. We figure that out. But I think the haters are focused on the wrong thing. Oh, she get the me bounds. Girl, she trademarked that. She trademarked it. So now she's making money off of it. And the dude that made up me bounds and he thought it was so funny, he's the same dude that let somebody, a Canadian, which we already did away with them. Kendrick Lamar eradicated that. I don't know the backstory to this. Shy from the Oklahoma City Thunder, right? His dad flew to America to tell Jeff Teague and friends, because I don't know the other, shout out the Amigas. I don't know them like that. You never played. We barely know Jeff Teague as it is. Supporting role. So, but he told him that he would breed his wife, and y'all sat there and did nothing. And y'all sat there and let him, he said he would take your wife and breed her and then train the kid and he'll get into the NBA. Wow. And y'all were nervously laughing. And that's on national, that's cemented forever. You're God forbid they have kids. Your son has to watch his father. What are you going to tell your son on Father's Day? How do you sit your son down and say, I let another man tell me this on my, and then he logged on the next day and tried to act like he didn't hear it. He said, Jeff Teague said that he didn't really hear what the Canadian dude said. We did. We did. I did. He said he would breed your wife, buddy. You were right there. He had a microphone. I didn't really hear him like that, but I'm not with that. Yeah. So I think me bounds, this is not me trying to overstep. I think me bounds is the last thing you need to be worried about. And a lot of the little fans online that be saying so much, you're so hard because you can buck up to the girl, right? But when a dude is here saying he would take your wife and breed her, you're mute. A lot of the fans are the same way. You guys don't, you know what I mean? There's no, and y'all be so mad at Pride Month and all that stuff, but you have the lowest testosterone levels. Exhibit A. You sat there and let a guy say he would breed your wife. There's no amount of alpha male, beta male, theta male. That was your Pride Month episode. That was your Pride Month celebration. And a lot of the commenters under the Angel Reese post, happy Pride. Box out, that's Tina Charles. Ugh, get that board. Was that a rebound or a me bound? Don't matter. It's you see that right there? It's in that braid, bruh. That was that left braid. We gotta watch that. Also, she's zipping passes. Something's up, bruh. It's the braids. What is it, the braids? It's the braid. She's doing it again. Wow. What's up? Simple. Teammates, make it happen, bruh. That's all we need to do. And guess what? They just have a bad coach. Sorry, no disrespect to the coach. They have a bad coach. Let's just say it. I think the Chicago Sky, there's some conspiracy there. We don't have to go into it, but I think they I think someone was hired to destroy them or something, bro. The way they imploded their own team for no reason needs to be studied. That's weird. They imploded it. Some of the choices that they made was it's giving self-sabotage to the max. I just can't believe that was your guys' decision. And I bet you who can get to the bottom of it is that left and right braid. Plug those into some power socket up at the facility, Angel. You'll get all the downloading, uploading. You'll read all the secret logs and files, but you don't want to listen to me. And you would think maybe that style's too tight. Maybe it's pulling that scout back. She wouldn't be able to make all the reads, but she did. Period. She executed them perfectly. Look how crisp those edges are. Look how crisp every braid, everything is. Wow. Still made the reads. I know the braids are tight. My reed twist is tight now.
That's all right.
That's why I'm rambling like this. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, really? So for her to be doing a triple-double under that level of stress and tension on the head, we're going to have to start having some conversations about this lady. Maybe there's stuff there we didn't think about. With that being said, what y'all think in the comments below? I'm sorry I had to troll a little bit. I don't actually care. I'm not going back and forth with you guys. If you send a paragraph, I don't read them. If y'all want to go back and forth with them, you can. I'm talking to my regulars, but you don't have to. Just let them, just blow off steam. They just, they got to get their run in for the day. So just let them run. It's like taking a dog to the park and letting it off the leash. Let it run a little bit. You'll get tired. It'll tire itself out. They don't keep responding. They'll tire themselves out and go to the next one. So we gonna take these dogs to the park, let them out, let them run a little bit. Just cool. We don't have to worry about it. If you want to bark back at them, cool, but I'm just not doing it. But let me know what y'all thought in the comments below. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to join the Splash Squad. Congrats to Angel Reese. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.